Major flood warnings are in place for half a dozen dams in Far North Queensland. Heavy rainfall is expected to lash parts of the region today and tomorrow as the monsoonal trough moves east. The coast from Ingham down to Townsville will be hardest hit by the deluge. Several towns remain cut off and hundreds of roads are closed after being inundated last week. Authorities are working to resupply food and essentials to communities cut off by floodwaters. Lauren Forbes filed this report.
After days of relentless downpours, the crisis in North Queensland is showing no signs of easing.
Some of the rainfall totals overnight, particularly in the west, have shown that the system is strong and continues to provide challenges to the state. There was 128 millimetres in Savannah, which is northwest of Richmond, for 20 hours, and to show that there are challenges right across the board.
And it's not over yet. More heavy rainfall is expected from Tully to Ayr, south of Townsville. 6 hourly rainfall totals could reach 180 millimetres, with isolated 24-hour totals climbing as high as 250 millimetres.
The focus of those higher end totals is in the west of the state and about the Gulf country. That low that's causing that focus then shifts gradually east during Monday and Tuesday.
That spells trouble for already saturated catchments. Major flooding is threatening the Cape, Horton, Western, Upper Burdekin and Flinders rivers.
So the risk of dangerous and life-threatening flash and riverine flooding continues, particularly through to Tuesday. But it's important to note that as that weather contracts north from these flooded catchments, the amount of water on the ground will continue to see riverine flooding well after that rainfall eases.
Floodwaters have cut off multiple sections of the Bruce Highway, making it difficult to resupply essential food and goods.
We currently are loading barges up, which will take off from Cairns, but it's a 3-day trek to Weipa. We are looking at all options to get resupply into these areas that are cut off. I just plead with people, particularly in Far North Queensland, when shops are resupplied, please only buy what you need.
The temporary Alera Bridge north of Townsville, which helped 800 vehicles cross loaded with supplies, has now been closed. It's to allow road crews a clear run at rebuilding.
What will happen now is a base will be put on it and it will be sealed, and weather permitting, that will open in the next couple of days to traffic in both directions to the standard that the highway needs.
A second wave of New South Wales emergency crews is on the way to provide assistance.
Really, really grateful for how resilient people have been. Equally, I'm grateful to the men and women who wear uniforms of different colours and different shapes and sizes from every part of the country.
The scale of this disaster is staggering. Townsville has recorded its wettest February ever, 991 millimetres of rain. Rolling Stone, Cardwell and Halifax have all smashed records, while the tiny town of Paluma has seen more than 2 metres of rain this month, double Sydney's annual rainfall.
People have seen water in places they never thought possible, and yet still the spirit of North Queenslanders has somehow shone through. And we're really, really grateful for how resilient people have been.
And with more rain on the way, North Queensland isn't out of the woods yet. Lauren Forbes, Sky News.